What's up, guys? Prince Sports here. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. Man, good morning to some of you guys, man. Early in the morning for us, man. We like 22 hours ahead in U.S. time. So technically, it's like the next day for us, while it's like a day earlier for you. But what I want to talk about is none other than Russell Westbrook. I told you so. Did I say before, after the season is over with, that Russell Westbrook will be in trade rumors. Russell Westbrook will most likely be traded, okay? I made a video saying that Westbrook and the Knicks were interested in each other. Mainly the Knicks interested in Russell Westbrook. Now that you know that he wants to leave Houston because he's requesting a trade. Are you hearing me? Russell Westbrook requested a trade, okay? He don't want to be on the Houston Rockets no more. So this makes him even more acceptable to being traded. So my prediction of D'Antoni being gone, correct. Russell Westbrook now is on the verge of being gone, like I said he would. I said by hook or crook, Westbrook will be out of there, all right? I told you so, Zach. You know, you kept hitting me with that. They want to trade Westbrook. They will trade him. It's just a matter of time, okay? Now, if you watch a lot of articles, you see a lot of people already talking about sending them to the Miami Heat, Boston Celtics. Now the Charlotte Hornets are drawing entrance in Russell Westbrook. And I told you, out of all the teams that he's best fit with, why not bring him to New York? I'm going to tell you why that he fits better with New York than any other team. Okay, for the simple fact that he's a ball-dominant superstar. He could run the show in New York and, you know, have a good old time. And plus, he played in the Eastern Conference, so he could probably make the playoffs playing in the Eastern Conference. But here's the bad part about it. They won't be a championship contender, okay? They're not going to win the championship with Westbrook on the Knicks. But they'll just be a fun team to watch. They put people in the seats. That's what the Knicks always wanted. They just want a star to put people in the seats. But the second problem to that is the Knicks don't really have that much in trade value to give up for Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's contract states that only certain teams can really pick him up. So that puts Westbrook in a bit of a jam. Now, if he wants to compete for a championship, he should just go to Miami Heat, play with Jimmy Butler and them boys, and Bam Adebayo and all them guys. They could probably make it to the finals again. Now, this changes the concept of winning championships because I told you, players have so much power now that they could request trades, go to a championship team, form a super team, so to speak, and win a championship. So the value of winning championships has went down a little bit, you know? And it's nobody's fault. It's just the way the NBA is constructed. Short-term contracts, players take advantage of it. You take advantage of whatever rules is given to you. You know, back in the 90s, the NBA let guys be a little more physical and rough. They took advantage of it. They brought that hood-style basketball to the NBA. A lot of us come from the hood, and, you know, we throw them elbows. You know, we play hood-style basketball. The league let us get away with it, then, you know, we get away with it. You know, until somebody comes up with rules to change things. Now, they're going to have to come up with rules to change this new CBA. Sit at the table and say, you know what? We're tired of these players leaving our franchises, holding us hostage, and telling us where they want to go, where they want to be. You know, Westbrook is no exception now that he's demanding a trade. So keep in mind, demanding a trade. So he's going to put the pressure on the Houston Rockets to trade him. Just another example of how players today run the NBA. It's more player-driven than any time it has ever been, you know? I can only imagine if a player in the 90s or even early 2000s demanded a trade, would they even get their request that they're asking for? I doubt they would. You know, it probably cause a little trouble here and there, but at the end of the day, they would realize it doesn't benefit them and they would stay with their current team that they're with. You know, but now the players have more power than the actual owners of the team right now because if you're a superstar player, the world is in the palm of your hand. And Westbrook is a superstar player. So he gets to have what he wants. You know, I don't know what team he wants to go to, but I'm assuming it's probably either a championship contender team or a team that he could be the number one guy and do whatever he wants. He doesn't like the direction the Houston Rockets are heading. And the only guy going to be left on that team is pretty much James Harden. He's going to ride the chip to sink. Because that chip will sink. Okay? It will sink next season, this season coming up, and every season until they get their act together. James Harden should be requesting the trade too. It is what it is. If he really wants to win the championship, you may have to leave the Houston Rockets. But if he just wants to pile up stats and get a couple of good regular season wins, be in the MVP conversation, stay with the Houston Rockets. Prince Sports out. Peace.